Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Cosmic, and we got our first November sneak peek, and it was something that I've expected, and I've said in my live stream like yesterday, I believe, or the day before, where I said this character is gonna get a new uniform, guaranteed, 100% from that message that the developers team told us about the pre-event update was gonna be like. So let's get into the message real quick and you would understand who I'm referring to. Greetings, Agent. This is CM Fragment from our Future Fight. Agent, our friendly neighbor has bonded with the symbiote and gained new powers. The symbiotic spider. That's right, Spider-Man's getting a new uniform with the symbiotes, which is obviously Venom. And I told you he's gonna get a uniform, so I think this is the time where you guys start building him up and hopefully he becomes meta and actually has major impact in PvP, hopefully. So let's get into the video and see the sneak peek. So yeah, that's Spider-Man. He has the Venom symbiote, and apparently this is the stage where in the comics Venom took control of Peter Parker and started revealing more of himself. Yeah, some people keep saying this is a tougher Grace Venom from the Venom 3. Not really, from the Spider-Man 3, excuse me. Not really, not exactly. Even in the comics, Venom has taken control of Spider-Man and got out of control of him and revealed himself as Venom while bonded to Spider-Man. So yeah, this is actually in the comics. I don't recall what issue it was and what comic run it was, but I do recall reading that story where Peter Parker gave into Venom and Venom took control and he revealed his identity like that. So yeah, this is actually from the comics. Yeah, and this is basically the first sneak peek. So let's finish up the message real quick. Check out the new looks of the superhero whose webs have turned black. Thank you. So they're indicating that there is another sneak peek. Now, who's gonna be the next sneak peek? I am unsure. We don't know for sure who's gonna be the next character for the sneak peek, but now since we got like Spider-Man out of the way, there is few characters to give the benefit of the doubts if they get uniforms, symbiotic uniforms. So yeah, we got Spider-Man in here. I already have him as tier 4, so he's guaranteed to get a uniform. Venom, even though he's a hero right now, I do not consider him as a hero at all because Venom as a character is a villainous character, but maybe there's a possibility he might get something new. There is a chance that Black Widow, okay, she might get a uniform because Black Widow in the comics have bonded, like recently in this series have bonded to a symbiote and she became a symbiote Black Widow. Okay, so there's a possibility for that. Another hero who may be bonded to symbiote. I don't think Miles Morales has ever bonded to a symbiote at all. Which is actually Miles Morales does have bonded to the symbiote. He did Absolute Carnage, but that was like years ago, years in the past. Who else though? Some people like to give the argument that Hulk has bonded to a symbiote when it comes to Venom, which is true. He did bond to Venom, when he fought Carnage in the Absolute Carnage run. He did bond to him. And who else in here has bonded to a symbiote? Spider-Man has, Black Widow has, Hulk has. I don't see that many characters around here who have bonded to a symbiote. Maybe Ben Riley? No, I don't think Ben Riley is gonna get anything anytime soon. Green Goblin is bonded to Carnage, but he doesn't have the Red Goblin. He doesn't have the symbiote tag, unfortunately, which is weird, very weird. Who else in here has bonded to a symbiote? Not that much, not that much, not that many. But we do have Toxin, who's a hero. He might get something, maybe tier 4 perhaps, I don't know. Scream, she's a hero as well, but I really do not consider her a hero because her base look is a villain. Okay, if you look at her base look, she's a villain. She's a super villain. Okay, so what does that leave us to? It could be anybody at this point. It could be anybody, because the symbiotes have bonded to many superheroes in the comics. Okay, at one point I believe they've bonded to Daredevil as well. I believe they bonded to Daredevil, and they made a mess. Yeah, like it could literally be anybody. I don't see Captain America getting a new look, unfortunately, because he already got this zombie look from the comics. Yeah, it could literally be anybody at this point, since most of them didn't last long with the symbiotes as their hosts. And yeah, but these are the three major players that we have in the game that have bonded to a symbiote for a very long time. So Venom, obviously one. Spider-Man, obviously he's the first hero to bond with the symbiote. What else? Black Widow, recently with the Venom War, she bonded to a symbiote as well, and she became a Black Widow symbiote. Carnage actually becomes a kind of a hero in a series for the Venom War. He kind of becomes a hero a little bit, and yeah, I mean, I hope Carnage gets something. I really do. Because I really like Carnage, and I've been trying to get this dude to tier 4, but I've been trying to find a reason to get him to tier 4 because right now he's not really meta in anything, but still, uh, would love to get him to tier 4, in all honesty. I would really love to do that. And so, yeah, Carnage should get something. Hopefully, he does get something. I do have his artifact with the right instinct. But he's only tier 3 level 80. I didn't get him to tier 4 yet. So hopefully he gets something and I get him to tier 4 at the very least. I have like a mighty CTP of refinement, which is decent. But yeah, those are pretty much the main characters that are gonna get a uniform. Spider-Man and Venom and Black Widow. Yeah. Now we have Spider-Man confirmed, so he's out of the way. Now I'm curious if he going to stay a villain, or is he gonna turn to a hero? Excuse me, is he gonna stay as a hero, or is he gonna turn to a villain? Yeah. And this is the issue right here. If he's going to stay a hero or he's going to turn to a villain. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take off the agility tag and give him the symbiote tag. If they do, you might see a team like, I don't know, an Alliance Conquest, for example. Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, and what's his name? Agent Venom. Okay, because what you need to know is that Carnage already gives symbiote allies debuff removal. So you might make a symbiote team allies and symbiote team for PvP and Alliance Conquest. And Silver Surfer is already a symbiote himself because he has a symbiote tag, okay? And he also gives all allies debuff removal from his leadership. So you have 2 leads for PvP, and you can make a full PvP team for timeline battle in different manners, in different ways, for timeline battle and for Alliance Conquest. So yeah, I'm very interested to see who's gonna get the next uniform for PvP or PvE, okay? Because as it stands now, Spider-Man is just PvP, okay? He has literally no business in PvE at all. Now with this new uniform, we don't know if things are going to change. We don't know if he's going to turn to a PvE supervillain, or he could just be good for both worlds. He could be good for both PvP and PvE, and becomes a villain. Okay, hopefully it's the latter, where if he becomes a villain, he's still very good for PvP, but he also has a lot of value for PvE as well. Hopefully, so yeah, that's pretty much what the sneak peek is today. It's just Spider-Man getting a new uniform, and I'm very curious to see who's gonna get the symbiote next and who's gonna get a uniform next. So stay tuned for that, boys. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We're just gonna wrap up the video right here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share to help the channel grow. Hit the notification ring bell so you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos I'll be posting on this channel. Join my Discord server, the link is in the description box below, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, peace.